Here we have an example of how a mobile app would look for the Bcspca. This first page here is a suggested main icon. This is what would appear in both Apple iTunes Store and Google Play Store. You'll notice that there's a button there called Tell a Friend. I want to show that to you here and see how it works. When you hit the Tell a Friend button, this pops up. What this allows the owner of the app, the person that's already downloaded it, is that they can now share it across their social networks. You see there's 4 options with which they can send this app, the download of this app, directly across their social network. Very powerful when used correctly. This next page here is a little bit about us. I've just put a graphic and a short blurb in there with a link to the appropriate site or the appropriate page on your website. This next page here is where you can list events. I've just put one in there for as an example, but you can have your entire calendar in here should you choose. Messages, this is where you can post messages, announcements to your followers, and they would show up here. When you do the announcements and you post it as a message, a notification rings on the phones, on the smartphones of everybody that's downloaded your app. So you have powerful and direct communication with them. Here is where it's linked to your website. One of the nice things about the app is what it does. It takes all your social platforms and puts them into the palm of your hand. Now here's the More button. This is where the other components to the app are involved. I'm going to walk you through them page by page quite briefly, just to give you an idea. Remember, any of this can be changed, the color, the content, the various tabs, but for now I think that this is an excellent example and it's a good starting point. This first page here is simply links to the appropriate page within your website. This here is where you can, or the supporter can actually send in comments on here, post testimonials, this sort of thing, suggestions. Here's where they can send you an email. So you can see what this does. An app allows you to put into place a number of interactive components with which you can communicate with your supporters, your corporate sponsors, and your volunteers. Here's where you can encourage your members to submit a photograph, send in a pet picture. Great way to gather graphics, and you can put them in the gallery. Now I've set your gallery up here on a rotisserie or a carousel arrangement. So when you tap on each picture, it just moves to the next one. I've just put a few in here just to illustrate how this would work. There you go. This here, it links to your website, to your Facebook page. I've included your Twitter, your YouTube channel, and your Pinterest, and even Foursquare. So you can see you've got your entire social platform now in one easy to manage app, and you are now able to have access to the 2 major platforms in the world. Locations, what I've done here is we can list each one of your location. I've put a half dozen in here for now. When you click on these and you move to the next page, it just gives you the link to the appropriate website page. So there you have it. I think this is a great way for you to embrace mobile app and mobile app marketing. Add it as a complementary communication device, a relationship building tool to your existing marketing strategies. Remember, the purpose of this is to create interactivity between you and your supporters, not just a static relationship as you have with a website. This is interactive, marketed as that, and it's also a fabulous way to connect and showcase your major sponsors. We can add and illustrate pages showcasing your sponsors as well. So for now, I will leave it at that. I think you'll find that this is something that would really add to your overall marketing. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.